All right. Good morning, everybody. It's Cowboy, aka Nick Petrozello, and we just had it. Look at that! Wow, a little bit of a move just as the show started on Bitcoin. I drew this chart last night. This chart was just for the insiders, the Algo Factory group, and you can see it's dead nuts on, man. I drew it. This is on the 3-hour chart. So basically, I said price would head up to this area and it was either going to reject or was going to continue up. And it looks like we got a rejection. And I bet it's based on economic data. So let's go ahead and head over, see what they're talking about on the data. Yeah. Okay. So we got average, can't talk, hourly earnings, and employment data, employment rate, and it looks like it's all dollar strong stuff. So dollar strong means everything else weak. Why is it dollar strong? Well, you can see that there is quite a disparity between the predicted non-farm employment change and the actual. It was expected to have 164,000 jobs added, and it turns out 256 jobs added. So that's going to be a, I don't know, 35, 40 some odd percent increase, or is that like 100? Actually, that's quite a bit more than that. I think that's like a 70% win right there above expectations. So that is going to push markets down, albeit probably temporarily. So we're just seeing a reaction because the dollar is going to be strong. And the reason that is when you have basically a brighter picture painted by the real data than the estimate, right? That means that there's no reason to cut rates because the economy is quote unquote doing good, or at least better than expected. And therefore the everybody is going to expect the Fed to be hawkish, right? Instead of cutting rates to induce the economy, what they're going to do is at least keep rates where they are, or maybe even be encouraged to hike them because the economy is quote unquote doing well. So that's why we're seeing what we're seeing right now here in the charts, and at least temporarily this rejection. And I mean, I painted this last night, so you could see even as I opened the show, it barely just started to head down, and it literally headed down exactly when I said that it would. And of course, it was easy to map that because I understood that we had this economic data coming out. And when you watch the Sunday show, which I really recommend that you watch the Sunday show that I do every Sunday, I do talk about these events, when they're going to happen, et cetera, et cetera. So these events really have an effect on the chart. And just so you understand, I don't trade these because it's impossible to know how this data is going to come out, right? It's whether it's going to be, high or low. And a lot of it is actually, let's just say the data can look and the data can be fudged. I'm just going to say it. I know it sounds terrible. I know it sounds, hey, you're talking about manipulation. Well, yeah, it's manipulated data. It just pretty much is. So it's just how things are, and, we can live with it or not. And so if you're going to try to take a trade based on data that can be manipulated, then you might get hurt. So I wait until that data is done. I wait for the market to most likely resume whatever way it was going to go, or at least choose a direction, let the algos tell me what to do, and I take a trade. So we got a little bit of time yet left before all that happens. Okay, Mikey, thank you for that. I've got a note from Mikey in our private group saying 5x5, so thank you, sir. So let me go ahead and take a look here. Koob, what does he say there? Yeah, markets are not free. I don't know, Koob. I mean, let me put it to you this way. Markets have never been free, and I don't think they ever will, right? It's just how it is. And it's, we can talk about that, or we can just trade and make money. Yeah. So there's always this conversation of, this is all manipulation and, all these terrible things. But the reality is that markets are just what they are, and we can, be okay with it or not, and we can make money or not. We could talk about it or not. I like to make money. Via the Guerilla, do you like to make money, sir?
I don't like making money.
No.
I think
How do you
money
feel
is
about that?
no, because I'm an ideologue, and I believe that my ideology is more important than anything else.
Oh, okay.
I believe that money is just evil, and that it's like they'll try to possess you. I think it's demonically influenced. That's my
Motherfucker,
take.
you own cars that are worth more than most people's houses. What are you talking about?
Money's fun. Well, here's the thing with money. I like money in the sense that it gives you freedom and options. And look, everything in this world is corrupt. Everything. There's not a thing
Yeah.
that man has touched that has not been tainted. So based upon that, I think we need to use the only exploits that we have. And the free market is probably, and I use that word free market euphemistically because we all know it's a circus animal. It's controlled. Right? The market is a circus animal. It is a controlled animal, right? But that controlled fake market creates all sorts of money opportunities for all of us, and that's what we should be more interested in than anything else.
Well,
Because
yeah.
the
I mean,
only way
look,
to get you money, yeah,
you can surf in the ocean, and you can surf in a wave pool, right? Doesn't matter. The wave pool is generated by human beings. The ocean's generated by the weather, and so you can surf in either one. You can
yeah.
catch waves, and so it's not really like useful to complain about the wave pool. You're not going to be the guy behind the mechanism that makes the waves happen. You're the guy or the whatever, the girl or the non-binary individual. Just kidding. Who's going to catch the waves? So you can either complain about it or catch waves. So that's and that's. I mean, I get it. There is a certain ideological bent that I have about all of that, and I used to do a lot of complaining about that. But you know what? I wasn't doing while I was complaining. I wasn't making money. Hey, check this out, man. Look, can you see this chart right here? And can you see that
Yeah.
I drew this last night in the Algo Factory group. I mean, is this not freaking dead nuts on?
Dead nuts, baby.
Yeah, so my charting's been deadly, deadly, deadly. I did actually. I thought we were going to see a breakout though. So look, just so you know that I don't.
Deadly when you play a dope melody. Anything less than the best is a felony, bro.
Oh, what is that? I don't know why I don't. I mean, I know what that
Ice
is.
Ice Baby.
Ah, shit, bro. I'm like, what is that? I know what that is. Come on, you came with Ice Ice Baby.
Yeah.
All
That's
right,
right.
all right, all right. Where's my prior prediction here? Did I delete all my stuff? Oh, I know why. Hold on, let me fix that. Ice. Hey, man. I mean, it was a good rap at the time. This is good stuff. Ice Ice Baby. He got hung over the balcony by his ankles, they say.
That
So
is the rumor.
that's the rumor. Yeah, it was Shug. Shug doing
Yeah.
Shug doing Shug. So yeah, now
Pretty nice.
just so you know, I don't bullshit. I thought we'd see a breakout and we didn't. It rejected and it went towards more one of my contingency plans. So I'm not right every time. I thought we would see a breakout. The signs said it was quite possible. So yeah, I'm not right every single time. And I didn't take this long. As you all know, I don't go long against resistances, and that is clearly a resistance right there. So I didn't lose any money on this per se. Spot bags are spot bags, but I wait until there is a breakout to take such a trade. But yeah, we didn't see the breakout, and that's unfortunate, but it is what we talked about, right? So back to the actual drawing, and let me see. Let's go back to this real quick. It's actually following this path pretty darn closely, though. But yeah, I'm deadly accurate with a lot of predictions lately. Yeah, I'd say, I don't know, I'm going to probably at a 75, 80% right now as far as how often I'm right. And when I'm right, I'm pretty darn close. So we're looking pretty good here. We got Solana following Bitcoin. So obviously, this prior path was based on the breakout. And I had a fair amount of conviction on that breakout. These prior predictions are relatively accurate. Of course, Bitcoin is going to affect all of those, right? And so what we're going to do is, we got the euro here. We're going to start going into just a review of the week. You can see here that on the euro, I made a prediction that price would make its way a little higher, but eventually make its way down to like right where it is. So this is like freaking accurate right here. Very, very accurate. We got more predictions to talk about, but we're out of time for the Algo Factory Live Lab. And we got some stuff coming up, and I don't know how much I should talk about this. And by the way, thank you, Brad King. I appreciate that. We're good. We're good. I hope you're well as well. Down under. We got some things happening with Algo Factory. The price is going to go up, and we think we're going to double it. And I know we've been talking about this for a while. These kind of things, they take time to do. I got to move a lot of stuff around, and it's just, it's a lot of stuff to handle. But once it's handled, and it might be handled pretty soon, because I'm doing it, and it's getting real close. If you want to keep the $49.99, I can't even talk. Wow. If you want to keep the $49.99 a month, right? You gotta get it, and you gotta stay with it, right? If you subscribe and you don't let that subscription fall through, you get to keep that $49.99 price. Otherwise, it's probably going to go up to $99.99. We haven't totally decided on the price yet, but that's very likely where it's going to go. So come on into Algo Factory, get grandfathered in, and make sure you update us with your payment info every time you change it. Otherwise, you will lose that discount. Feed the Guerilla, can you get us over to the private live lab, sir?
Absolutely, guys. Thank you all for listening to us. Join us, stay with us, stick with us. 2025 is going to be a year for us. With that being said, Cowboy, let's get into it.
Big year. Sorry to override that, but look, here's the thing about it. And we're going to talk about this more in the private live lab, and then we'll do a send off. But 2025, I think, is going to be volatile, whether it's up or whether it's down. And I did a post on X about this last night. While everybody else is just like buying crypto spot bags and holding and praying, I'm over here doing algorithms. And when I win a trade, I rotate it into my crypto bags. So understand that you guys are all holding your spot bags, and I don't know what else you're doing with your time. I'm making the same kind of money you are on spot bags, but I'm also developing my algorithm so that by the time the markets retrace, and they will, I will be making money on the way down while you all will be wishing that you had done your algos. And come on into Algo Factory. So don't be left like thinking that you're a genius because you got in at a very obvious time in crypto. Right. And then all of a sudden you're not such a genius anymore because you don't know how to make money once that time is done. Come on to Algo Factory, learn how to trade like a hedge fund pro, and we will catch you on the flip side. And never forget,
join us or die.